Hi, I'm Chef Kevin, and I'm out here in my garden in Jamesville, Virginia, and I'm going to make a very special side dish tonight. I'm going to be steaming some Shishito peppers and making a sauce, homemade tomato sauce with it as well. And Shishito peppers I have here in my garden, along with the tomatoes. So this is going to be a nice, healthy side dish. Let's take a look at those Shishitos first. So here are my Shishitos. These are nice and red, they're ripe. And these aren't really considered a hot pepper, although once in a while you may find one that does have some heat to it, but not all that much. So I'm going to pick a bunch, just enough to make a serving for 2 people, and then I'm going to wash them down and start cooking them. Watch how I do it. So let's clean up these peppers here. Now, what I do is, when I'm in the garden, I'll take this colander down there and throw the peppers into it. And then the first thing I do is I hose it down outside. This way, there may be ants or bugs on the peppers, and I don't want to bring the bugs into the house, especially ants, because ants can be very difficult to get rid of once they're established. So at least I know they're bug free. So I'm going to put them into a bowl of cold water. And I have some apple cider vinegar. This is Nature's Cleaning Element. I'm going to put a couple of teaspoons in there. That's it. Just going to roll them around a bit. This will take off any remaining dirt, dust, pollen, whatever. So I'm going to let those rest 15-20 minutes, and then I'm going to put them back into the colander and rinse them with fresh water. In the meantime, I'm going to start on my tomato sauce, because that's going to take a little while. Where are my tomatoes? Okay, so I had to run out to the garden and get another tomato. It's one of the best things about having your own garden is if you need something, all you do is walk out there and grab it. So I'm just going to use 2 tomatoes. I'm going to take out the stem. Go ahead and quarter those. And keep those aside for now. Excuse me. Have some fresh garlic here. Gotta have garlic for this. Okay, I think that's all I'll use is 2. And I'll just dice them up. It doesn't have to be too fine because it's going to get all strained out. Okay, let's go to the stovetop. Okay, so I rinsed the residual vinegar off of the peppers. So I'm just going to snap the top off of these. Sort of like that. Now these are very thin-skinned pepper, so the cook time is very, very short, just maybe 5 minutes at the most. Okay, I'm going to finish prepping those, and then, well, I have to wait for the tomato sauce, but that won't take too long. Now this is a real healthy sauce. I mean, tomatoes are healthy to begin with. There's only a little bit of olive oil, maybe about 2 teaspoonfuls. There's no butter, no starch. Garlic is very good for you as well, full of antioxidants. Now I always use fresh garlic. I don't use that stuff you buy in the stores. There's such a big difference. So I'm just going to cook these for a couple of minutes. I don't want to make them brown. Don't want to give them any color. Now this recipe I'm making tonight, the steamed Shishitos, that is healthy as well. It's steamed, so it doesn't have any oil or butter again. Steaming is the healthiest way to cook something, but it's also the least tasty. So in order to make up for the lack of taste, I'm making this nice, vibrant sauce to go with it. Okay, I'm going to just let this cook down for another minute or so and then add the tomatoes. Okay, so I have sweated these down. They're nice and translucent. I'm going to add my tomatoes. Now I'm going to let these stew. I'm going to lower the heat a bit. I'm going to let these stew in its own liquid. I'm not adding any water. I'm not adding any stock or anything. This is just going to break down. Although it's probably going to take about 45 minutes or so to do that. So I'm going to put the cover on and let the tomatoes do their thing. Okay, so the tomatoes are cooking down nicely. I'm going to go ahead and add some spice to it now. Now I did add some sea salt to it off camera, 2 teaspoons of sea salt. Okay, I have some herb de Provence here, and this goes really well with tomatoes. This is a combination of rosemary, lavender, basil thyme, marjoram, bay leaf, sage, savory fennel, and oregano. So let me add a little of that. Nice. I'm going to add some red wine to the deal here. Red wine is very common in Italian food, but I'm not really doing Italian food tonight. I'm trying to go with a little bit of a Korean food, South Korean food. So I have some anchovy paste. This is a natural salt It's got a lot of flavor. That was a teaspoon and a half, perhaps. I don't know. I'm not really counting. Okay, and then I'm going to add a little black pepper as well. Half a teaspoonful. Okay, I'm going to hasten the process here a little bit and just mash this down with a potato masher. This smells so awesome. Okay, I'm going to cook this down for about another 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes, and then I'm going to strain it out and reduce it. I'm cooking this uncovered at this point to reduce it. Okay, so the sauce has reduced about 50%. So what I'm going to do is strain it and then reduce it just a little further to make it the perfect tomato sauce. Okay. Then take the sauce and pour it into a strainer. I want to get out all those seeds and the skin and the garlic. Get that sauce off the bottom there. So the sauce has Italian flavorings, South Korean, anchovies are used in a lot of recipes in southern Italy, as well as Korea. And forcing the tomatoes through this strainer. Smells so good. Okay. That's not a lot of sauce, but let's not forget this is sauce for 2 people. So I'm going to go ahead and reduce that a little further. I'm going to make this nice and thick, like a sauce. It's not tomato. It's not tomato soup. Let's give this a taste test here. Nice. This is going to go really well with the steamed Shishitos. Okay, so the sauce is thickened quite a bit, as you can see. So I'm going to go ahead and reduce that a little bit more, but I'm going to start the steamed Shishito peppers at the same time. Okay, so I have a 2-quart saucepan with a basket strainer. That's all I need for this operation. Now, like I said, these are very thin-skinned, so they don't take a lot of time to cook. 5 minutes. Oh, that looks beautiful. Cover and steam. In the meantime, I have my sauce back here, thickening up. Beautiful. Okay, so it's been 5 minutes. I don't want to overcook these, because the more you overcook them, the more taste is deleted and the more nutritional value is deleted as well. So this is steamed. I'm going to go ahead and serve that. Watch your eye plate. Okay, so I have some leftover smoked chicken thighs from last night and some leftover rice, white rice. So let's get some peppers on there. Ooh, that looks good. Okay, I really reduced the hell out of this sauce. 2 tomatoes and not much left. I'm gonna put that on top of the peppers. And I'm gonna garnish with a little green onion. Now folks, this is unsolicited. She's off camera. Tell me what you think about this TV dinner I made here for you. Jen. Yeah, come on. Yeah, you're off camera. Tell me what you think, though. You're a smoked chicken thigh.
Can I have a knife?
If you need one. Just taste it and tell me what you think, because I got to take a shower. I had a long day today. We both had a long day today.
You know, I like to mix everything up.
Yeah.
So I want to have a taste of pepper, chicken, and the rice and onions all on top.
Yeah, look, I used 2 tomatoes and I got hardly any sauce out of it. Sauce is to die for, though.
Mmm. Very, very tasty. Yep. Very tasty.
Pepper's a little hotter than I thought, actually.
Not too hot.
Well, they're not exactly bell peppers.
Trying to get this rice and sauce on my fork.
You like?
I said I liked.
Oh, okay. Actually, you're being recorded right now on YouTube. Okay. Enjoy your meal. If you like my cooking channel, if you like me, my style, whatever that is, then throw me a friggin' bone here.
Throw me a frickin' bone here.